Liza Minnelli shares that she didn't stop crying for 8 days after her mother, Judy Garland, passed away. And had Judy Garland not passed away, we may have never had the book Eloise. There is a lot to unpack here, so before we do, hi, I am John Joseph, and I am your mom and grandma's favorite influencer because I create content about your favorite old Hollywood stars. So if you want more videos like the one you're seeing right now about Judy Garland and Liza Minnelli, be sure to hit that follow button. I recently watched Liza Minnelli's new documentary, Liza, a truly terrific, absolutely true story. As the documentary starts, they immediately dive into the loss of Judy Garland. And as a member of the Dead Mom Club myself, while I was watching this documentary, I was reminded that while the world was mourning the loss of an icon, Liza was simply mourning the loss of her mother. Liza Minnelli says that she was devastated when her mother passed away, and so much so that she didn't stop crying for 8 days. And that she was in charge of a lot during this time. Mind you, this was the biggest celebrity funeral New York City had seen since Rudolph Valentino's death, and Liza was the oldest of 3 siblings. I remember watching an interview with Liza Minnelli that she did with Larry King, and she said that when Judy Garland passed away in London on June 22nd, 1969, she was in New York, and someone said that they had bad news to share with her and she immediately thought that her dad had passed away, and that when they corrected her to tell her that it was actually her mother, she could not believe it. That she didn't think that her mom's passing was even possible, and that to her, Judy Garland was forever. But what I didn't know until I watched this documentary was that from the moment Judy Garland passed away, she immediately called one of her mom's dearest friends and mentors, Kay Thompson, and she immediately left Rome to be with Liza and did not leave her side after her parents passed away. She helped her with the funeral arrangements for Judy Garland, including the arrangement to have Judy Garland's casket painted white. Very apparent that although Liza Minnelli was extremely honest in this documentary, Judy was a great mother and she really did love her. But she did go on record to say that being Judy Garland's daughter was not a lot of laughs. This documentary does an incredible job of showing how Liza used the grief and loss of her mother, Judy, to propel her to greatness, because it goes on to show that in the decade after her mom passed away, she ended up winning an Oscar, Emmy, and Tony, becoming a star in her own right and one of the biggest fixtures in pop culture history. And if that wasn't iconic enough, you then find out that Liza Minnelli is actually partially the inspiration behind the Eloise character in the Eloise books that Kay Thompson wrote.